Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you again. What a year it has been, right? Full of opportunities and challenges. And as we now head into a new chapter of global change, full of political, economic, and just worldwide uncertainty, I'm excited to share some of the tools we have been working on to help you navigate this period with more control, clarity, and confidence. But before we do that, let me actually rewind back to this morning to an important message that Matt and Richard talked about. In these times, we shouldn't be just chasing trends for the sake of chasing trends, but chasing these outcomes and asking really, what your business needs. And that takes me even further back, a year back, when I stood on this stage and shared a very similar sort of mindset shift that Mews wants you to make. How Mews wants you to measure technology, not just by what it is, but mainly what it does. Not looking at technology just as a checklist of features, but shifting to a more profound question. What outcome did it enable for my business? Because at Mews, we have stayed committed to one core belief, that technology is a key business driver, and that you should ask more from technology and treat your technological partners as strategic allies and not just vendors. That's why the tools we have been working on are not just more features for the sake of more features, but things that enable your guests to be happier and businesses more profitable. The world is changing, and as Matt and Richard said as well, flexibility in these times is your biggest advantage. Efficiency nowadays is essential, and personalized guest experiences, they are no longer just a nice-to-have. They're an expected standard in our industry. Therefore, having the right technology stack matters more than ever. You need a technological foundation that gives you freedom, not friction, to strategize and really focus on what will make your business even more profitable. That's why I'm excited to share some of the things we have been working on to help you build the right setup for your business in these uncertain times, starting with one of our latest innovations, Multicurrency. When international guests arrive at your hotel and make a payment, they're usually faced by confusing currencies and hidden fees. Moreover, you as a hotelier are missing out on valuable conversion fees that are usually just kept by the banks. Well, Multicurrency changes that. With Multicurrency, when guests arrive at your hotel and make a cross-border payment, either at one of our S1 or S2 terminals, or even earlier on the Mews booking engine, they're now faced with an option to pay in their local currency with no surprise charges. This creates more seamless and transparent experience for your guests. But better yet, when they choose to pay in their local currency, Mews Payments will handle the conversion, and you will retain a portion of those fees, usually just kept by the banks. And the best part? Multicurrency is built into Mews Payments by default. so you don't have to lift a finger to take advantage of it. We have had some tremendous success with our early adopters. Here's what one of them at Halo Hotel said. They've created an additional revenue stream with multicurrency, while their guests appreciated seeing familiar options. Thank you so much, Linus and the team at Halo, for this incredible partnership. We are currently rolling out this feature to selected customers country by country in Europe, and we'll also ship later this year into the United States, Australia, and Canada. At Mews, we want to make it easy for you to earn additional revenue effortlessly and at no extra cost. Multicurrency is just one more way Mews is working harder for your bottom line. Thank you. And let me now introduce you to Connor, our VP of Product Engineering for Back of House, to talk about a few more.